feelings. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Air Force Falcons offense will go to work first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
They'll run the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. To the air on first down. Here's a hit. Just a hair too much on him from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on second and long. On the option. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Falcons will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. The midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. The give to the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the option. Got the first down and more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Horvath. He's got his man. Quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
And it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, you know, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll go to the fullback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they bring the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the lone running back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. And the Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. This is a designed run. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Harris. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll try to sneak it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Running back searching for a hole. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut out. Maybe even double-team high-low, chop out every single play.
Which is illegal. Keep going. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would just rough the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield striker on 49.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets him on the ground.
The Falcons line up to punt it away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll try the run. Harris takes him still on his feet. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Flips it out to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Chapman. Nice move. Creates some space. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run the option. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. In first down, they're down to the 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. To the air is Horvat. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Hutchinson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. On the option. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Give to the big fullback. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Now on the option. He'll do it himself. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got him at the 12. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. Sends it back in motion. The option roll. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Applying play action. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
So far, they're up by 7 over Wisconsin. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. The pitch. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Up that arm. And to get rid of it quickly. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And here comes the Navy offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically, they went to the field. What's better starting point this time? A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looking downfield, it's Horvat. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Down the seam. Honey on the jet. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Man, how hard is it to defend a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? He can design ways to get the football in his hand. However, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now for this defense.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Trailing now down by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught near the sidelines, will pick up a few before going out of bounds. The Falcons will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Navy will go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
That's reeled in. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Throws to the back. He's got it. Plenty of room on that play. They find their way to the 36.
I like the running back there on the route. The patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn it upfield for the first.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to...
Breaks into the open. Nice job to keep it himself. Find the 1st down marker and move the change for this offense. Fullback's got it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. Takes the easy one to the back. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Give to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes.
And this is more out of center. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Falcons will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Here comes the option. Creates a little room. There he goes. Just dashing this defense and good. Getting it to the 40-yard line.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They had that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man. And they lost the pitch man, and you can tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
The midshipmen got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Horvat. Finds his man. Across the 25, he's got room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Running with the fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Hands it off. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal. This one a 41-yarder. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Got room to work. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Falcons in a good spot here with second and short. He'll ride his man on the option. And some room to work. Turning it on! And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. And the Falcons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Breaks the tackle. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Gets the back moving. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. It's complete to the left. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. They'll leave it with him. the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And here comes the Navy offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They'll run the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Pressure coming. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Horvath. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The sure hands, it's Harris. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Right back to the well. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Now on the move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires into the end zone. And that ball's incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Sticks it in his belly. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Offense backed up inside their own 10-yard line. You got to give yourself some space to work, so you
this football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He'll toss it. Oh, better look out. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. Quarterback will keep it. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a second and long. To the ground with the back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. On the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. That's caught. It's Latham. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. The screen, he can go! And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. He splits the uprights. And they just pack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Well, they were able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On the option. He'll toss it. Got enough for the first. At the 45 on his way. Oh, he found a space on the right. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.